Hello, welcome to a very special episode of War Room. It's me, Kieran, the Miami half of Fins and Skins, and today we're going to look at top quarterback Tua Tagovailoa. You don't need to remember that, by the way. I'm just going to refer to him as Tua throughout the video. Tua has finished his junior year off a hip injury, which we will discuss, as starting quarterback for the Alabama Crimson Tide. Whether or not he declares for the draft, he has most certainly had a huge impact on the Tide football programme. He has broken lists worth of records and elevated an offence that used to be run first to entirely new heights. Tua is a natural born leader, a 6'1", 218-pound humble kid from Ua Beach, Hawaii. Not only was he nominated for the Heisman during his excellent sophomore season, but as a freshman he brought the Tide back in the second half of the 2018 National Championship game versus Georgia. Here are the 4 games I'm going to break down in this episode. We'll show that on screen. We'll throw in some timestamps in the description on this one if you'd like to see a particular game, or just skip right to the end. After the tape, as per usual, I'll discuss what I love so much about Tua, his downsides and risks as a prospect, where and what I see happening come next April in the draft, and what I would do if I were general manager for my own Dolphins. Since I am so high on Tua, we'll make a start with statistically the worst game of his collegiate career against Georgia 2018, the SECCG championship game. Tua ended up hurting his ankle in the 4th quarter. Again, we will get to his injuries after the games. First play, 1st and 10. Late free blitzer. Tua gets it off quick and on the money. Obviously, this is a great play call for the situation, but a good play. 1st and goal. Slant route, which is perfect for Tua. The corner makes a great play on the ball, but Tua throws it right to Ruggs' hands, and even at that, the defender has no chance of intercepting that. So at worst we have an incompletion due to the accuracy of Tua's pass, and at best a touchdown for the Tide. Next play. So here's a bad sequence. Here's one of Tua's bad tendencies where he needs to just chuck the ball away. There's nothing there, don't try and be a hero, and obviously he's lost all those yards in the play. Next play. Play right after. Tua doesn't notice the safety. We've got a cover 2 look where the safety baits right, comes left and picks the ball. If Tua throws a higher touch pass near the back of the end zone, it would have sailed both DBs, but because he makes a bad throw and possibly the wrong decision, he gets intercepted. Luckily this play came back, so this interception did not count for Tua. It's 3rd and 9. Pressure right in his face on a 4-man rush. Excellent footwork sliding around and setting himself for the throw. It's an excellent pass but incomplete. Tua up the seam is just so perfect, and again he makes the right decision. If you give Tua this much time and space, it's over. The O-line holds up for him here. Love how he steps forward, and let's get a little bit into his mechanics here. The ball comes up and out over his shoulder, which is where he gets most of his power from. He's got a strong base and he uses a bit of his hips to swing the ball out. Notice on his drop back he keeps his left foot forward, as he's a left-handed thrower. He doesn't have the strongest arm, definitely not the strongest in the draft, but I definitely don't see it as a concern. Check down, I love it. He can sense when to turn to the flat. Again, the only thing is, if absolutely nothing is open, I would encourage Tua to just throw the ball away. I hear a very common criticism where the players surrounding him are elevating Tua, making him seem better than he is. Well, Tua isn't wrong on these plays. 2 drops by both Judy and Ruggs. 3rd and 11. Bad play. We've got a complete misread by Tua. Maybe there's possibly an understanding with his receiver. He extends the play brilliantly as he does, but again he just throw that ball away. There's no one within 5 yards of the Georgia defender, and it's a bit of a costly turnover. I think an excellent showcase of Tua's ability is shown here. Give him time, his receivers can get downfield. You see Waddle, once he breaks open, the ball's coming. Tua makes right read, good throw, and there's the 1st down. Georgia doesn't blitz, they're playing the pass, zone coverage looks like a cover 3 here. The receiver on his left tries a double move, and he goes downfield, but Tua knows that that's out of the question because Georgia D is keeping everything in front of him here, so he throws over the middle. That's just an example of how he makes the best decisions. Good play call here because Georgia brings the house. Tua's money on the slant. Don't be dismissive or think it's easy to throw the short field. Tua always throws in stride, within the window, doesn't throw any hospital passes, barely misses, just great anticipation. This route should continue to be a hallmark for him when and if he hits the pros. Inaccurate throw. Tua is usually great with this, and I'm not going to be deterred by a single play like this. Cover 1, the safety has a meatball thrown right to his hands. Tua just misses the mark and the timing, but really, as I said, his deep ball is fantastic, and also his decision making, so I chalk this one up to just the poor game he was having. If you're one for excuses, you could also talk about Georgia's top D, but I won't do that, just a bad play. Another misconception by his haters is wide receivers get yards after the catch for him that boost his stats. If he's got great weapons, he should be maximising their talent, which he absolutely does. Go see what Alabama was like with Jalen Hurts or previous quarterbacks. This shouldn't be some kind of negative towards Tua just because he's executing. I can't wait to see what Tua could do in the NFL with a Devontae Parker and a Mike Gesicki. So a bad day for Tua, aye, but we can see even at his worst there is so much good he can take out of it. The low completion percentage on the day, he had drops. He was credited for 2 interceptions but had 2 quarterback sneaks on the goal line to score. Tua left the game in the 4th with an ankle injury, and now let's get on to the next game. Orange Bowl 2018, which was in Miami versus Oklahoma. Right, first play we're going to go over here. Play action, throws it right in the tight window. What a ball this is thrown by Tua. Just look at this. Great catch as well. Excellent pass, right over the corner and the safety. Just great touch and an amazing pass. Another good play here. Goes through his first read, on to the next. It was a good scoring play, but this was sadly negated by an O-line penalty. Third and 10. This shows a little bit of Tua's dual threat ability. It comes just short. Just don't forget that he can run as well. Bama has a great running game, so they stop calling quarterback draws as much. Utilising Tua in the passing game makes most sense as well. This has to be the prettiest incompletion you've ever seen. Just look at that. Remember, in college it's 1 foot inbounds that you need. It's just that Judy couldn't keep possession with his hands on the ball. 2nd and 6, play action. Comes left. Amazing throw on the run. Also give credit to Judy on this play. Pressure, Tua gets off, look at that. This is a cheat code play when you dial this up. It's unstoppable, man. Takes a hit as well. Forget all the injury bullshit. He is tough and he can take a hit, absolutely. Sells a handoff. Really good execution. Touchdown, Alabama. Fantastic pass right over all the linebackers so that nobody can get a hand on it and tip the ball. Tua just makes it look really easy with plays like this. Moving on to the Ole Miss game, Tua had an incredible 7 touchdown game against Ole Miss. 6 were passing and 1 was on the run. Nice run on 2nd and goal. I haven't shown as many run plays in this video as I would have liked to, but he is a dual threat quarterback. Keep in mind his injuries might make you want to tone it down a bit going ahead, but still, Tua is still an excellent runner. A few of the scores come down to his playmakers making plays, but give credit to Tua to find them and spreading the ball around as well. If you give Tua time in the pocket, this is what happens. 1, 2, he gets 3 seconds, bomb. As you can see on this final play, Tua was just on fire the entire game. Sideline throw, he can do it all. On to our last game, LSU. Coming off the 2nd ankle sprain of his career, he's had 1 on each. he suited up and played a really good game against the best team in the nation. On this play, all I can say is, just throw it away. I know he does, but you can still see he's hesitant to. Just do it, Tua. If there's nothing open, just throw the ball away. I like how his game has evolved and he's got a willingness to slide now, but he messes it up here and comes a yard short. He's learned to be less aggressive when he runs, which is good and needed when you think about his durability concerns. I know Tua would have probably went for this in any other game when he was healthy and got the first down, but keep in mind that he was playing hard this game. Absolutely perfect placement on this throw, in stride, just a beauty. Here's his one interception he had this game. He doesn't see the linebacker. He definitely has a bit of room to improve when reading zone during plays, but otherwise it's still a great game he had, even with his turnover. 1st and 10, just within the red zone. Perfect pass. Hits Najee, the ball comes in behind Najee, back of the shoulder pass. That's just indefensible. Makes it really tough on the defender trying to make a play. Look at this. 3rd quarter, 1st and 10. This is just a highlight reel now. He's went and done it again. Thrown it deep, just down the sideline. Perfect. 3rd and 19. Here in the 4th quarter. Down 2 scores. He absolutely has to convert this, and somehow he does. Give credit to the O-line. They give him room. He steps into a throw and bang, first down and more. This is a 4th and 2 near the goal line, an absolutely must convert play, and he scores. Great throw. He knows he's got Judy, so he just stares him down and he gets the ball out at the right time. Here it seems like the game is over, but Tua hits an absolutely heroic play. Looks right, throws left, man to man, he throws him over the top in stride, the safety's too far away to help, and he's gone. Tua had 4 touchdowns total in this game. You can see post game he was obviously playing hurt, but he still managed to muster up a great performance on a big stage. So let's address the elephant in the room. Tua has had multiple injuries at this point, and with the hip injury it was looking like Tua's football days were numbered. However, the prognosis is looking great, with him returning to throwing and football activities within the coming months and even for the combine and or before draft. This bodes well for his chances of being drafted top 10 in the 2020 NFL draft. Tua has a huge decision to make whether he will return to Bama or commit. I think and hope he commits, as a delusional Dolphins fan who is dying for him to come to South Beach. Well, Miami Gardens. I, even with the injury concerns, still have Tua as my number 1 quarterback of the draft, due to the huge upside he could bring to a franchise. I'll explain why. Not only can he run, albeit maybe he won't for a while, he is the best pocket passer in the draft. He takes what the defence gives him, and makes the correct plays almost 9 times out of 10. His deep ball is unbelievable, he can rifle in any pass without having a cannon arm, and his accuracy and touch on the ball is truly second to none. He's a fantastic leader, everything he does is in faith and family, and there's not a single bad bone in his body. I've shown you throughout the video where he can improve, like throwing the ball away more, but the only downside I see with Tua is his durability. Like I said, I am still 100% on Tua train, and wouldn't think twice about sending in his name on the card come draft night. Especially if I were the Miami Dolphins. I don't think I can hint at it anymore, but I really want him to come to my team. I really think he could be the next franchise quarterback of the Dolphins that we have so desperately coveted since Dan Marino retired damn near 20 years ago. His superstar potential cannot be missed upon, and for a team dying to escape the clutches of mediocrity, he's the perfect risk to take. And to think, if his health is cleared, it won't be that big of a risk in my opinion. Do what it takes to bring this man here, Chris Greer, even if that means stopping a potential trade up from another team, as we currently hold and will most likely end up with the 5th overall pick in the 1st round. Due to the teams above us all having quarterbacks already, or seemingly not up to taking the chance, I do believe Tua Tagovailoa will be selected by Miami at 5, barring an unforeseen trade of picks. For player comparison, I am going with the easy pick Russell Wilson of the Seattle Seahawks. Both are maybe a tad undersized, but are strong runners and fantastic throwers. I see similarity with Wilson's ability to connect deep with great accuracy to the touch of the left arm of God. Thanks for watching, guys. I know it's been a long one, but I really hope you enjoyed and now share the same love for the big man from Bama. Like the video if you enjoyed, comment any questions or discussions, and subscribe for more upcoming War Room videos. Bye.